would like to share with you one of the steps of how I learn second language, my training pronunciation tips. Recently, I discovered the app TalkPal, and why this app is very good for me, because my level in French and Portuguese is not beginner. And I don't like, for example, Duolingo with their gamification. For me, it's distracting, demotivating, and wasting time. So I wanted to have speaking and pronunciation skills app, and I found this TalkPal. So what's the tip? How to make your pronunciation better and how to train your articulation, your tongue, to make that pronunciation better and closer to the native speaking. It's tough, it's funny, it's painful sometimes for your tongue, for your jaws, for your everything, because you might spend time to understand where your tongue goes, how to use your tongue, and where. I would like to start from French because Portuguese pronunciation for me is easier because my native language is Russian, and Russian pronunciation closer to Portuguese pronunciation. French for me sometimes out of my mind. Sentence mode. If I click and start the conversation on any topic, for example, let's try around the house. Tough word for me in French. The bottle of the milk is in the refrigerator, and in French is
bouteille de lait dans le réfrigérateur.
Réfrigérateur. What do? I divide the word by syllables, réfrigérateur. And I know how French sound, and I start with first syllable, réfrigérateur. I repeat these syllables until I am confident to say it separately. And then I need to combine all those syllables in a word. Réfrigérateur. Before this word, it's article les réfrigérateurs, which makes the whole process even more painful. You need to understand how to use your articulation very actively, and how and where you can put the tongue in the right position. Switch to ré sound immediately. Les réfrigérateurs. You see? It's painful. Les réfrigérateurs. My God. That's how I do it. This is how it works. You need to learn how and where you can put your tongue, and then train and train, repeat. It's about practice and repetition, and training your tongue and articulation to use the exact letters and syllables in exact right position. That's how I learn British English, Portuguese, French. After practicing every syllable separately and article before the word and word together, I start to switch those positions quicker. And then
La bouteille de lait est dans le réfrigérateur.
La bouteille de lait est dans le réfrigérateur. Switching position of the tongue to go from one syllable to another, from one r to another r, and f, like réfrigérateur. It's only practice. You can train words like this. You hear the native pronunciation and you train your muscles, your articulation, and your tongue to switch position as quickly as you can and as correctly as you can. And then you can read out loud, read the book or article, whatever you like, out loud, and use those techniques, so improving the speed of switching the position and improving the fluency, the smoothness of the speech. Of course, in the beginning you need to use actively your mouth and jaw and tongue, and then as far as you fluent enough, you can be more lazy with articulation.